Bronx. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jamison Taillon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series.
Full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Number 34.
And now the first pitch. Ryan Keene is in to start things off. Ball to start the inning, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you can see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2. Cedric Mullins is on deck. Popped him up. Odor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be hoping that Chris Bryant can get it going soon. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 27 homers, and 74 RBIs. Nope. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
So now to the plate, Narvaez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but backbreaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to...
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. John Means gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Striding in is Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Jason Dominguez, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
Nope. Ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Skied down the left field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Aledmys Diaz. Pitch on the way.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Danny Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bryant leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
That's ball 3.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, You're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Ryan Keane. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
2-2 the count.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Throw over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's Javier Baez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 2-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now here is Cedric Mullins looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. One and one. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 25 for him on the year, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
That'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. Swing and a little tapper. Two out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Higashioka as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The back, the center fielder,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez, flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Lined the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, Nero, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4. Baltimore's out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, here is Danny Henderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Danny Henderson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. The count is 2-1.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bryant is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. The 0-1. Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Now this will rattle up against the wall. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Henderson at third. Bryant is at second with nobody out. Line hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores. So next to bat will be Donovan Solano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So stepping in is Ryan Keane, singled in his last at bat. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Orioles lead it 4-0. Giancarlo Stanton now set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth. First pitch on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 13 home runs, and 43 RBIs. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's down.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Gio Urshela. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
High in the air down the right field line. Frazier is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 31.
At the plate now is Cedric Mullins. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Pitch on the way.
Hey!
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
No, that's
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another try at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Adore is there. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. Standing in now, Narvaez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he lays off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count still. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Labor Flores.
Now here's the first offering. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The batter, the right fielder, Frazier.
Now at the plate is Clint Frazier. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. Home run number 9 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Solano is there, and the side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Orioles 4 and the Yankees 1. Michael King takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 73.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Aledmus Diaz. Now here's the pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next, Chris Bryant. He doubled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. That'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
The count is 1-2. Ball 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on it in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Into the box, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now back, left field. Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Corey Kluber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Corey Kluber.
And now here is Joey Gallo. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Kluber's ready. Here it is. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Donovan Solano stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, left field. Ryan Keane.
Ready now is Ryan Keane. He flew out in his last AB.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah,
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the AB now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Mullins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Keane is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The bat, the right fielder, Clint.
Next, here is Clint Frazier, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They trail it 4-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Kluber trying to get there. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So next to hit is Cedric Mullins. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. The count 1-1.
Now a hard liner towards short, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Omar Narvaez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch.
1-0.
Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Mullins stands at first with 1 out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Orioles lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here is Rougned Odor. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, giving this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime the starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So the next to bat will be Kyle Higashioka. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Darren O'Day answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. He's set, and the pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a...
Now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Yanks lead 1. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. plate, Holmes enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So kicking off the top of the ninth is Danny Henderson, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now into the box is Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
And stepping in, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got count 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 4-1. In the box, Giancarlo Stanton not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Devin Williams comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Two and two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Next to dig in, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. The 1-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Last chance for the Yankees. Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The O's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Means gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Devin Williams hammers down the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight.